Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good, and what you're looking at right here is a question from ZOA on my last week update video, and I thought it'd be good to address this here by looking at both my accounts, but it's a great question. I love these videos. Stop, Zio. Oh, my heart. Okay, thank you. You're in a big group there, Zio. A big group. The love is deep. It's interesting to see a new point of view in the game, but I do have a question. Why do you not star up units like Grandmaster Yoda who you can 7-star? So I thought it'd be really good to take a look at that. Explore when and why and where and how and whatever that you upgrade units in the game, or why I do it, and maybe that will give you guys a little bit of information or inform your decisions to upgrade characters or not as you move forward in the game. Now, the first note will be, we'll go down to these here. I've got like Grandmaster Yoda. He could go to 7 stars. He's 185 out of 85. I can take R2 to 7 stars right now. I think that's all my 7 stars that I could upgrade right now as far as that. But I also have some characters at 7 stars like Royal Guard, Admiral Akbar, Farm Boy. General Kenobi is at 7 stars right now, and I haven't upgraded him at all. Haven't done Darth Vader. That's actually a decision we made on this account, and I'll show you that here. Just these are the this is the farming path for the account. We decided we're not going to farm Darth Vader on this account just because we're doing something different. We're trying different things. That's the only, otherwise I would have Darth Vader probably geared up at this point. Nuke Gunner. We got a lot of characters. Old Daka. A lot of characters here at Gear 1, 7 stars, and a few characters that could go to 7 stars and aren't. There's a simple answer for this, and then there's more complex ways of looking at it. The simple answer is that I like to work on one team at a time. And the reason for that is I want to stay focused. We talk about finishing your farms. We talk about focusing is one of the biggest tips I always give in the game. I'm working on my Iden Versio troopers right now. That's going to be these 4 troopers to relic levels, and I'm working on Shore Trooper. I had Magma Trooper up. Not going to finish Magma Trooper anymore. Magma Trooper just kind of sucks. Doesn't really, gonna be okay for like Grand Arena and stuff, but Shore Trooper with the initial taunt and also some turn meter gain in there, it's gonna be really nice for this team in assault battle specifically. So I'm working on this team right now. Once I finish this team, I'll be ready to either do my Poncho Bros here, which is gonna be 400 Kyrotechs each, and or my Bad Batch. There's Wrecker, there's Tech, there's Echo, Hunters, there's Hunter. I need a Zeta on Hunter, don't have that yet. So I've got characters that I'm focused on right now ahead of characters like Grandmaster Yoda or R2-D2. Now, let's take a little closer look at this. Let's go to my Galactic Republic and talk about it. If we look at my Jedi, as I've got Jedi Anakin Relic 5, Ahsoka Snips Relic 5, Padawan Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon right now, I'm getting up to 7 stars, and I will be getting them to relic levels for their assault battle. Grandmaster Yoda might fit into this a little bit. When we're looking at the Ground War Assault Battle that requires all Jedi, we're going to be farming Jedi Knight Revan at some point here in the near future. Grandmaster Yoda goes great on that team. We'll be farming the Darth Revan team as well for the Places of Power Assault Battle. I can't ever get it in my head. But on this account right now, I can't say that Grandmaster Yoda makes no sense. He does actually make some sense if I were to take him to 7 stars and get him up to Gear 12, but not past Gear 12. I don't want to spend any extra Kyrotechs on characters right now. I don't specifically need him for the Lord Vader farm, but he's going to make a difference in the roster. He's going to be a character that's a plug-and-play character. He'll fit in with a Jedi Knight Revan team when I get it. He'll fit in nicely with a Jedi team that I use for the Ground War Assault Battle. But do I really need to spend those resources right now today on Grandmaster Yoda? The answer is no. I like him. I like his character. Again, he's a good plug-and-play character. When you get Battle Meditation Zeta on there, it does really great things for your roster, meaning you just spread Foresight everywhere, so that's the main thing. And Turn Meter Gain and everything else, but the Foresight's the main thing, but I don't have a Zeta to spare on him right now. My Zetas at the moment, my plan for Zetas is going to be I got to get Hunter's Zeta done, and then when that's done, I'm probably going to the Poncho Bros. That's probably my next 3 Zetas I'm working on. And you've got to do the game in stages. You have to focus on the farm that you're doing right now. Again, for me, The farm right now is the Iden Versio Troopers. I've got a ways to go for Shore Trooper. We'll get him done eventually. I'll probably take him to Gear 12, maybe Relics. Just want to see if I can get through those assault battles. You got to pick your battles. Is there a hill you want to die on? Is Grandmaster Yoda part of that hill? Not quite yet. In fact, I would say that right now, General Kenobi is closer to being part of that hill I would die on than Grandmaster Yoda. And when I talk about Zetas, I'm going to revise what I just said. After I get the Hunter Zeta, I'm probably going to add General Kenobi Zeta next, and General Kenobi will be my next Relic character. And why is that? So, I'm working on the Troopers. I need to work on General Kenobi pretty darn soon. Pretty darn soon. You know why? Because right here, I've almost got the Negotiator activated. It's going to be 2 more territory, maybe 1 more. It might only be 1 more territory battle. I'm not sure. 15 for 4,050. And I've already got 16. I already got 900. It's probably going to be 2 more territory battles. Maybe 1, probably 2. Probably 2 territory battles. So that's 3 weeks away. Yeah, that's 3.5 weeks away. So I'm also preparing for that farm. So as I put all these things into play and I think about all the things I'm working on my roster, I agree Grandmaster Yoda is a great character in the game. I agree that R2 is a great character in the game. There's a lot of plug and play potential there. Royal Guard, if it is a tank for me somewhere, I could do Tarkin for his ship. Nah, not really. Plo Koon for his ship would be a nice little gear upgrade. I probably should do that. Mace Windu for his ship. But the reason I'm not upgrading Mace Windu is because I'm going to have the Negotiator here in 3.5 weeks. So then Mace Windu's usefulness on my roster, it won't be gone. He's going to fit in with some Galactic Republic teams. We got to farm Padme. He'll fit in on her team. But his usefulness in the game right now will be greatly reduced on my roster. So when it comes down to it, you've got to have your farms planned out step by step by step by step. You got to know what's coming next. And you don't want to spend those resources that you might need for those farms. I need like a truckload. I think General Kenobi needs 500 or 600 Carbantis on his roster. And I don't think I have that many right now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do this right now. Level 85 on General Kenobi. I can take him up to Gear 7. Not any further. That's as far as we'll go today. You know, he's going to play a great role on my roster, not only for the Negotiator, but he's going to fit into that Galactic Republic Jedi team. He's going to fit into the Ground War Assault Battle. He's going to fit into my Padme team or my Qui-Gon Omicron team. General Kenobi has several homes on my roster, not only as a character, but also as the Admiral of my Negotiator fleet. So I've got a lot of places to use General Kenobi. He's going to be a big fit here. I will be relicking him very soon. I've got to get his Zeta. The Zeta adds to his character and to his ship. So you have to think about that stuff. You can't just say, oh, look, Grandmaster Yoda is a really cool character. He'd be really cool in my teams. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade him. Boom, 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 done. And you just upgrade him like that without really thinking about the overall picture, the overall view of your roster. And since we took a look at that here on a newer account, let's pop out of this and go take a look at my other account, a more developed account with the exact same questions, issues, priorities, focuses, etc. Okay, here we are in my main account, Nuge 2 Lightspeed. This is that account. And you can see I've got a bunch of relics here. I'm farming toward Ahsoka. As you all know, I've been talking about it forever. We're going to get Ahsoka done. We've got 12 of our ultimate mats are already farmed, sitting there waiting for Ahsoka once I get her farmed and geared up and unlocked and everything like that. So we're working on Ahsoka right now. Well, as I'm working on Ahsoka, it's a long farm. I mean, it's going to be like a 4 to 5 month farm. It's just a little bit disturbing in the game, but I have to think about that. If I want to be unlocking Galactic Legend Ahsoka on day 1, I got to be careful with my resources and where I spend them and what I'm doing. I've got a lot of characters down here that I could be upgrading, that I could be working on. Let's take a look at, one place where I could really be focused in right now. I could unlock Darth Revan right now. I mean, I could take in, I've got Bastard Sean Fallen, I can get some gear levels on her, I can get HK in there, I got Darth Malgus ready to go, I've got the characters in the Old Republic ready to go. I could unlock Darth Revan and work on Darth Malak right now. And by the way, that's a great team, and it would push me forward for Leviathan, where I've got everything I need for Leviathan, 7-star farmed. I got the ships all farmed, you see Sortie right there. I got all the stuff I need for Leviathan at 7 stars, and a lot of it at the gear levels I need at I just need some tweaking and some extra shards and everything there. However, Zetas. the topic is always Zetas on this account. If I go get Darth Revan, what's that going to cost me? Let's take a look at what that team will cost me. Darth Malgus will be 2 Zetas, and I think I need 2 Omicrons, maybe even 3. Bash Lashana is a Zeta. Darth Revan himself is 3 Zetas. Darth Malak, once I get him, is 2 Zetas. And if I activate Darth Malak at 5 stars, you know what that's going to hurt me, going to do to me right there? I won't even be able to get him up to 7 stars yet because I'm focused and dialed in on getting Gas up to 7 stars because he's required for Ahsoka. Again, you've got to plan your farming out months ahead of time. And on this account, and on pretty much every Lightspeed bundle account that I look at where people are farming and spending a little money here and there or a lot of money here and there, the lack of materials in the game comes down to, yeah, Kyrotex, yeah, Carbantes, whatever, all that stuff. Zetas and Omicrons and mods. Zetas and Omicrons and mods. Mods and Omicrons and Zetas. Look at this. 4 Zetas, 1 Zeta, 1 Zeta, 1 Zeta. I would need 7 Zetas to get this team up and running like it should be running. If I go back to that Sith, I just went over the Zetas and the Sith Empire team that are just endless, right? If I look at getting my Leviathan, I'd have to Relic 9 Darth Malak, who I don't have yet, and I gotta... That thing about Darth Malak, you get him at 5 stars, and that's why I said Gas. My Gas is at 6 stars right now. I'm using my Mark 1 raid currency, Mark 2 raid currency, and my Get 1 currency for him. Well, guess who else needs that currency once you get into 5 stars? It's Darth Malak. It's the exact same event. You unlock them at 5 stars, then you use this currency to take them to 7 stars. Well, I'm using all that currency for Gas right now because I'm dialed in on getting Galactic Legend Ahsoka on this roster. You've got to pick your hills to die on. My hill right now is Galactic Legend Ahsoka and then Balin's Skull. And my next hill after that are my Inquisitors. And Inquisitors need Zeta, 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 Zeta. Couple of Zetas and 2 or 3 Omicrons. Couple of Zetas and 2 or 3 I don't know if I need the Omicrons for him. Is he TW or is he Territory Wars? Yeah, I don't know if I'll add those. But Reva's Omicrons, yeah. Grand Arena, those are going to be added. So there's a lot of materials here when you look at Zetas and mods and Omicrons as to why I haven't. I actually have I have zero concern about Kyrotex. I could relic all these Inquisitors today. Now, I have zero concern about Kyrotex. I do have concerns. Where is baby Ahsoka here? Snips. Snips! I have to sort my roster. I don't want to sort. I just want to grab Snips and show her off a little bit. There we go. There she is. I did it. That's why you love these videos. Okay, so Snips here is at Relic 6. I gotta move over. I gotta move over to your side. Whoop. You'll see here, I need a bunch of Erodium heat sinks, I need a bunch of Electrum conductors, and I need a bunch of Zimbittles. And Relic 7 is not going to do it. I got to go to Relic 8, and I got to go to Relic 9 with her. So, let's say I took all of my Inquisitors to Relic 5, and then I got my Grand Inquisitor, took him to Relic 5, and I got Reva and took her to Relic 5. You really want to take it to Relic 7 on Reva and the Grand Inquisitor if you can, but let's say I did that. Well, that's using precious relic materials that I need to spend right now for, that's right, Ahsoka. So, you got to plan out your farms. You got to pick your battles. You got to figure out what is going to work best for your roster. Let's go ahead. We can go ahead and 7-star Omega. I'll be doing that down the road too. I got to tell you, I am sharded for all eternity, man. I got a lot of Trench shards here too. We could go ahead and take Trench to 7 stars. I got more credits on this account. But again, let's talk about that. I got a bunch of the Conquest characters sitting here doing nothing with them. Right now, I'm going to do this here live so that I can just grab those. I just grabbed a bunch of extra Shard Shop currency of Trench. Why am I not upgrading him? He's a nice to have on the roster. He's okay. He doesn't do great stuff for your roster. He's okay. But I've got characters like... Ben Solo. I've got a raid team. He's not upgraded. Zetas, Omicrons, gear, relic gear. Ahsoka Fulcrum would be great on an UFU team. Same issue. Cal Kestis would be great on a team. Maul, there's another Proving Ground / Conquest character. I have a lot of characters at 7 stars ready to get moving on my roster, and I'm lacking the gear, the relic gear, the gear 12 and less gear, the Zetas, the Omicrons, the mods. I'm just lacking that stuff for these characters, so I have to make some choices. You have to prioritize. We call this opportunity cost. What is my opportunity cost for getting GL Ahsoka right now? The opportunity cost for me right now of getting GL Ahsoka is my Inquisitors, not leveling them up, and then I'm gonna say my my Leviathan. The opportunity cost for me right now for getting Galactic Legend Ahsoka is Leviathan and Inquisitors. I'm viewing Galactic Legend Ahsoka as a bigger priority on the channel for a few reasons. One, getting the brand new Galactic Legend on your account. If I'm looking to advance my account to the end game and provide all of you with as much entertainment as possible so that you... Oh, I don't have it on the screen. Hold on. So that you love the channel. If I want to keep you guys loving the channel, I'm going to farm Ahsoka. And that's why there's opportunity cost there for me. And for me, it's actually opportunity cost. It's a real opportunity cost, not only for my characters and farming, it's actually for my real life pocketbook, believe it or not. So you have to weigh out what's coming. What is the opportunity cost of you giving up other farms to prioritize the farms you got in front of you? You got to look at your gear, your Zetas, your mods, your Omicrons, everything that you've got in front of you. You got to look at, weigh it out, balance it out over a 6-month period, plan out your farm 6 months ahead. And that's how you should know what characters to level up right now so you don't go willy-nilly across the roster. Look at this roster. Look at this roster. Gear 12s, Gear 12s, Gear 11s, Gear 9s, Gear 10s, Gear 7s, Gear 6s, Gear 5s. These are all 7-star. Look at all these 7-star characters that are just sitting there unleveled right now. It's because I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to keep saying it. You get the idea. This is how you identify characters or decide to level up characters or not to level up characters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear it. You know, these farming priorities are stuff we talk about on the channel all the time. So I'd love to hear from you guys, your thoughts as well, how you handle it on your roster, what you're thinking about, your 6-month plan. I'd love to hear your 6-month plan. Give me your 6-month plan. You need a 6-month plan in this game to really make things work for you. So you've got everything planned out. My 6-month plan is going to be Ahsoka, Baylan Skull, Leviathan, or Inquisitors, and then Leviathan. Those are my immediate plans on my roster. I'm gonna get a Darth Malgus team while I'm doing that. That's the plan at the moment for the account. And if I start veering off from that and gearing up other characters, I might sacrifice part of that plan. There you go. That's how you know what characters to level and gear in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Again, give me your thoughts. I'll talk to you soon. Always remember, Nooch too good.